This is a Fox News alert. The Commerce Department just releasing its second quarter GDP, revealing it dropped 0.1%, which 0.9%, sorry, 0.9%, almost 1%, which means we would be in a recession.
That's right. It, Ainsley, is the second straight quarter the GDP has dropped, traditionally marking a recession, which the White House has been trying to redefine ahead of this number that shows a recession.
Right. They're great at redefining everything, but I don't know how effective they are. They always try. GOP senator from Louisiana, John Kennedy, joins us now. He sits on the Senate Budget Committee. Senator, we just got this information as you're getting it now. The administration's already let us know they don't consider 2 quarters of negative growth a recession. Does Senator Kennedy?
Yeah. Brian, I mean, I think the position of the administration is that the definition of a recession is whatever is in the teleprompter. And this farcical spectacle is kind of embarrassing. Most Americans don't really care about this debate or how many economists can dance on the head of a pin. What they see is a slowing economy and rising prices. It's called classic stagflation. President Biden refuses to acknowledge it. He says, yes, but unemployment is low. Unemployment is low. Well, there's a reason for that. People aren't working. You don't look at the unemployment number, you look at the labor force participation rate. And we've had a lot of people retire, and we had a lot of people who refuse to go back to work, and they're now riding in the wagon, and everybody else has got to pull the wagon. And the bottom line is the economy sucks. And it's not going to get any better. This new tax deal and Green New Deal announced by Senator Schumer and President Biden and Senator Manchin, you know, Joe's an intelligent guy. He knows that this is nothing but a big money suck. And it's just going to get worse until Congress stops the spending. And let me give credit where credit is due. The inflation started with President Biden's $1.92 trillion American Rescue Plan, but it has continued with all Democrats in the Senate and the help of, I don't know, 15% of the Republicans who continue to vote to spend money that we don't have.
Senator,
go ahead.
Senator Joe Manchin, do you remember, I think it was last week or the week before, Joe Manchin said, the people in West Virginia care about those kinds of things, putting food on the table, putting gas in our car so that mom and dad can go to work every day and bring home a paycheck. So why did he flip? Why did he change?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Joe. My guess is he just, you know, he finally gave in to the pressure. He hung in as long as he could, but I like Senator Manchin. He's a friend. He's a very intelligent guy. And let me say it again. His new proposal with President Biden and Speaker Pelosi is nothing but a big money suck. And the only issue right now is how many Republicans will vote for it, and it wouldn't surprise me if more did.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm not predicting it, but some of my colleagues voted for what? Yesterday, day before yesterday, $300 billion worth of new spending. Right. I mean, we're going to run out of digits here, guys. And we're not going to get control of inflation until we get control of our spending and return America to energy independence.
That's what Manchin kept saying, and he said we shouldn't be spending more, and then he flipped this week. So.
Yeah, that was well, Joe did. Joe flip-flopped like a banked catfish. And I understand that, but I mean, he was under a lot of pressure. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I think he hung in as long as he could. But the truth of the matter is that two salient points. To the American people and the people of Louisiana, I'd say you're not going to find lower gasoline and lower food prices. The only place you're going to find that is in the voting booth, and the creek's not the water's not going to clear up until you get the pigs out of the creek. Go vote.
Right. When you were talking about Republicans voting for all that money, you're talking about the CHIPS bill, that advanced yesterday in the Senate.
Yeah, the gun control bill. The gun control bill. I didn't vote for either one. The gun control bill cost $15 billion. That's
Right.
$1,500 million. And for their next trick, the Senate, helped by Republicans, voted for $300 billion yesterday.
Well, Fox News has been told, we just got something from Jackie Heinrich, that House leadership has announced they will whip against the CHIPS vote now following the Manchin-Schumer flip-flop. I got a question for you, Senator. So we've got 2 quarters back-to-back negative growth. We're in a recession. But, of course, the White House team says it's not a recession by, this new metric they're using.
Right.
There's no getting rid of President Biden until after 2024. So it's like, if this is his economic team who has led us over this cliff, isn't it time that the White House gets some new blood in there? Because the stuff they've done has been wrong.
Yeah, it's been wrong. And no disrespect, but whoever's making these economic decisions, they're not, I've said this before, they're not qualified to manage a food truck. They're just not. They want to spend all day trying to convince the American people that their definition of a recession is the right one. Nobody cares. The American people are saying to the White House, call somebody who cares.
Right.
They don't care. What they care about is the economy slowing and prices are rising and our national debt is greater than our national output, and they look for help. And isn't this special? Here comes the United States Senate, the Democrats, with a new tax bill and a new spending bill and a new welfare bill.
Perfect timing.
And a new Green New Deal bill.
Right.
And it's just sad. It gets frustrating. I don't hate anybody. I start out in the morning wanting to follow Jesus, but by 10 o'clock I want to follow Jesus and slap somebody.
Right.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that's not in the Bible, but I understand the sentiment.
Yeah, it's in there
read
somewhere.
it again.
And by 11, ask for forgiveness.
it's in there somewhere.
Senator, can I ask you this? I'm going to get a little bit hopeful. There's a lot of people that want 6 more years in the Senate. You're up for a re-election. So is the senator from Nevada. So is the senator from Arizona, Mark Kelly. So is Senator Hassan. These are all senators that are in trouble or in a dead heat in their race. Knowing that the spending is aiding recession, and even people like Larry Summers and Steve Ratner have said that, the American people are concerned about their energy bill as well as the gas prices. Might they pull back? Senator Kyrsten Sinema had no idea that Joe Manchin did this. She was surprised when a reporter told her this. Is there a chance Democrats might stop this?
I don't know. It's possible. I mean, I'm sure some Democrats are going to go, wait a minute, I'm up for re-election in 90 days and you want me to raise taxes, which the American people are going to end up having to pay for? So that's going to give some pause. But the timing of the Senator Manchin deal, I don't think was any accident.
What do you mean?
Well, the Democrats had some of my colleagues in the Senate agreed to support the 400 or 390 or 290, whatever it was. I can't count that high.
280.
Subsidy to big tech. Okay? And so they couldn't have passed that bill without Republican votes. So the Democrats, well, basically, they sucked my Republican votes up like a Hoover Deluxe and then got their votes and then, bam, announced this new tax increase.
Double cross.
I don't think there aren't very many coincidences here on Capitol Hill. I think that the timing was exquisite. We look like a bunch of, well, I'm not going to say what we look like.
Senator, where do you come up with these phrases? We love interviewing you because it's so colorful. Where did you get, like the Hoover comment, the vacuum?
I don't know. I've said that for years.
It's so cute.
I don't know. I
didn't know if your mom or your dad said these sayings.
Look, I have the right to remain silent. I don't have the ability.
But you don't.
And I just say what I feel. And, some of my colleagues call me the senator they don't like to take out in public, but I don't care.
Senator, thanks so much. Appreciate your instant analysis.
Okay.
Thanks, Senator.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good one.